Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about a theory I came up with that's a little far out there, and I call it far out there because it's about the awakening of the three different types of devil fruits, and we don't really know anything about either the Paramecia or the logia fruits in terms of awakenings. So because there is no information surrounding logia awakenings, I don't really want to talk about them today. I want to talk about how I think Paramecia awakenings work. Now, while a lot of people already believe that we've had it explained to us how they work by Dopey, I don't think it really makes any sense. So in the case of Dopey, when he has his fruit awaken, he can turn the objects around him into strings. And based on the way that he is talking, it sounds like he's saying this applies to all Paramecia fruits. But not just do I believe that there is a lot of reason to believe that that just is not how it's going to work, but it doesn't really even make sense. For example, how would Law's awakening work with those conditions? Like, if that's how all Paramecias worked, then what would his surroundings turn into? What would Buggy's surroundings turn into? Brooke, Capone, Kid, Apu, I mean, it really goes on. None of them are even close to making any sense. But I didn't come here to just say that Dopey was being an idiot. I mean, obviously he's the best character in the series, so I would never say that. So generally speaking, the Zoans and the Logias are both consistent in the abilities that they get from eating the fruits. I do have an idea of how the awakenings can work if you analyze just the basic levels of the devil fruit. Zoans can always turn into some kind of animal, and Logias turn into some force of nature, and they can convert their body into that force. The Paramecia group, on the other hand, is the oddball per se. There is absolutely no consistency in the abilities, and none of them are related to each other at all. They have no particular rules or conditions to follow, and I think that that is where the secret of their awakening lies. So we know that Zoans, when awakened, just become far more powerful version of their current self. I don't even have the slightest indication of what an awakened Logia would be like, but like these Zoans, I would imagine that they would be linear, like they would all be the same thing just based on their fruit specifically. But the thing about the Paramecias is even at the basic level, they are considered the oddball group. It stands to reason that the benefit they would get from the awakening would be based on the fruit itself, which is always wacky, it's always unrelated to the rest of them. And maybe a few of them do make their surroundings whatever, like, I mean, I even made a video on how Luffy's awakening could be making his surroundings rubber and why that would, fit in with the whole lore thing. But again, some of them, a lot of them, are just not gonna make sense with that going on. So that's pretty much all I got for this theory. I would be so excited if I was correct on this because, I mean, I thought it was really cool when Dopey awakened his ability. What he got from that definitely fit for him, but I wasn't so much looking forward to every Paramecia having that same effect. If their awakenings are totally different from each other, oh my goodness, it's gonna be like a whole new set of devil fruits came out. It's gonna be so interesting to see what all these awakenings look like. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to drop a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys Saturday.